Yo, what is up, Crockxen clan members and others who have stumbled upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen bringing you Legend of Korra Episode 4 review. So let's get this started right away. Not even taking chances. So, as I've said before, there's that. Also, we find out Bolan is a little bitch. You know, he belongs to Eska. Eska is like, Eska is a little bitch. So it's just straight and simple. Leave it there. And then we go back forward to the other side where Tenzin's storyline is developing, which I have to say I personally like that. That whole interaction that's happening with him. Iki is found in this remote cave with 4 baby bison, and like she's over here ranting to them about how her brother and her sister are total jerk faces and all this and that. And Tenzin's like, and she's like, "Hi, Daddy." And he goes in, and then like feeling the same stress that she's dealing with, she's like, "Hey, can I join you?" And then he sits down, and they start talking, and she introduces the bisons. They all have these weird, crazy, ridiculous names, and they're the new siblings. Like, those are her brothers and sisters, and now Tenzin wants them to be his brother and sister, and it's just weird stuff going on. So, as if anyone remembers, in the previous episode, at the end, Korra's parents are arrested. Now, there's gonna be a trial, and Unalaq's like, you don't need to worry, okay? I got the best judge in the around, you know. He is the most fair. He's just great. He's amazing. Which at this point you're like, Unalaq picked him. Kind of don't trust that guy, you know. So they go in, you know, trials going on, and Bolan was given money by that rich guy. I can't remember his name right now. I should have probably looked it up. Or have it written down somewhere, because apparently he's going to be a very important character in this series, or we're going to see him a lot. Like, he gives them money to bribe anybody so that they could win the trial, because they're like, Unalaq has this trial, like, set, like, locked down. Whatever happens is because he said so. But Bolan being a failure and can't do anything right, because that's what Bolan does. Bolan just fails. Paid 2 random guys that have nothing to do with the trial, who are just there. And then, you know, when the judge comes out, he's like, I should have bribed him. And Asami is like, oh, God, idiot. So the trial is going on, you know. Unalaq tells his side of the story, and then Korra gets questioned, and she has to tell the truth because she's the Avatar, she can't lie, so everybody knows what's going on. And then, like, after the whole testimony thing comes out, you know, Bolan's like over here screaming, "No objection!" and stuff. And then, like, he ends up going as far as, "Judge, I would like to call a mistrial. Just a mistrial." And he's like, "Shut up!" And then, like, the judge takes all of the information, and he goes in the back, and then Korra's mom is told, you know, she's innocent, so she walks out of line, gets her cuffs off, and then goes, hugs Korra, starts crying and happy, like, happy time. And then he's like, "Now, all y'all, you're guilty. Penalty, you know, the sentence, death, just death." And then Korra's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not dealing with that. You kill them. I'm taking you out right here, right now. We're gonna go at it right here. Do you understand me? You kill them. We go at it right here. I take you out." And then Unalaq's like, "Whoa, whoa, Korra, whoa. I got this. I talked to him. I got this." So he goes over there. "Now, Judge, look at them. Give him a chance. Give him another chance." He's like, "All right, fine. Life in prison for all you. Okay, we're good? Okay, I'm out." And then he walks out like the boss. And then so they're all going to prison. you know, Korra ends up seeing her daddy, you know, and mommy's upset. Everything's all horrible. And then we go back to Tenzin's story over here, all excited and crazy over here. And then they're like talking, and then, you know, they're happy with what they're doing right now, and then they start talking like, Iki over here starts talking about inviting Bumi and Kia, where Tenzin's like, no, why don't we invite Milo and Jinora? And then they start saying like Iki starts talking good stuff about her uncle and her aunt, while Tenzin's talking good about his kids. And then, you know, they realize, you know, stuff happens. And then, like, when the bison leave to go with their parents, two of them are, like, fighting, but they still show, like, they love each other. Excuse me. And then, you know, they realize, hey, you know, we're family, you know, they stick together no matter what. They love each other, they support each other, and all this stuff, right? So they decided to go back home. They're like, okay, fine, we'll go. And then the crazy stuff happens. You know, we have freaking the judge from the trial driving his little car, and they're like, it's on a little mountain. And if everybody's drives near the mountains, you know that it's a freaking spiral that's going on here. You freaking make a wrong turn, you're gonna go down there, you're gonna. And then freaking Korra comes out behind Naga, just start running after him. I'm like, whoa, freaking Korra, be careful. And like the judge's like, whoa, I got a first step on it. And freaking just rams it. And freaking Korra rams him right in the back and crashes into the ice wall that's on the freaking side. And like freaking Naga's like, pissed. He's like, freaking just breaks the door. And Korra brings him out. It's like, better start talking. You see here? You see this? You see this? Naga's pissed. You better listen to what I say. You better do what I say because she's pissed. Look, she's freaking Naga's like over here raging and crazy. He's like, better let my daddy go. Better let my daddy go. And he's like, I can't. You know, Uno like, what? Oh, snap. I better not say anything. And he's like, what? And like freaking, he's like, well, I did it all. You know, it was all scripted and stuff. You know, I just did what I said. What I was. So you were told. You said everything. He's like, yes. And he's like, and also you know, it's not. The reason that your father was bad. It was like, whoa, and then he like freaking puts his head inside Naga's mouth. Like, you better start talking, or you're gonna be lunch for Naga. And like, so he tells her everything. Like, he basically tells her everything. We don't hear everything because it cuts off, and then stuff happens and stuff. But we do know that Unalak's the reason why, you know, her dad is not part of the North tribe anymore. And we know that he had complete control of the trial. So Korra decides to go talk to the rich guy, which I'm seriously going to have to remember his name. I'm going to look at his names over and over again until it's stuck in my head. So he goes to his house, and then she talks to Mako and Bolin, Bolin wasn't there. Asami's there. I start talking this and that, and Bolin comes in, he's like freaking in like this dress because Bolin, hold and behold, can't break up with a freaking girl, and now, you know, he's getting married because she gave him the betrothal necklace, and now he's gonna get married and all beautiful and nice stuff. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? And like he's just basically mad at everybody because he took advice from Mako. That didn't work out very well. He took advice from Asami. That didn't work out either, because apparently he's getting married now. But they're going to bust out the rebels, because the rebels had it right. It was everything legit, and Unalak's a douchebag and deserves to be taken out. So they decided to make a plan. You know, they're like over here making a plan. And then so Korra and Mako and Asami go to the prison, but Daddy's not there. You know, freaking opens the door, he's not there. And Unalak shows up. It's like, whoa, Daddy's not here. It's like, where's my dad? It's like, oh, he's on a boat that's on the way to the north, where he's gonna spend the rest of eternity over there and die over there in prison. He's like, I know everything. I know everything that's happening. And like Unalak's like, you're the Avatar. You can't be starting wars. You're supposed to be keeping peace and love and balance in the world. He's like, well, you're not anything but peace. You're over here trying to take over the world, freaking power-hungry douchebag. I know, like this weird fight. Korra obviously starts out with firebending because that's her thing. She's a firebender. I'm not even gonna call her a waterbender anymore because all she freaking uses is firebending. At least now she won that fight because of airbending, at least. Because of hold and behold, she didn't use anything else. But you know that happened, and they ended up escaping. And then Bolin's over here with the rich guys inside a platypus bear, and he's like walking off fours. And then he goes in, he freaking poops out money, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's money!" And so they basically sneak into his boat because it's his boat. You know, it's his boat. So he goes in the boat and he like starts it, and then like the guys come in. Like, where's your dad? Oh, he's in a boat that's heading that way. Can we catch him? It's like, yeah! If you can do something about your little northern peoples over here. There's like a bunch of ships. And then Korra's like, oh man, if we only had a plane, I could go to Avatar State and, you know, use waterbending and just, like, a plane? Why did you say so? That Joe freaking takes out a plane that's like under the boat. Like, I was like, what the heck? You know, this latch opens, or this hatch opens and a freaking plane comes out. He's like, where's the runway? He's like, oh, dang it. And he texts the secretary, which is inside the platypus bear thing, too. It's like, take note, build a runway. He's like, oh, okay, wait, I got it. And so they get on the plane, and then Korra's on one side, and then Mako's on the other, and they do firebending to take off. And Avatar, you know, Korra goes into Avatar State and freaking waterbends that thing. You know, whoosh, all the ships go like, whoosh, and they go out. And then it cuts back to Tenzin. They reach. Everybody's happy. They're all apologizing. Everything's all nice and dandy. Like we see a picture of them when they were little, and Avatar, you know, and freaking Aang with Katara, all loving family, and it's like, hey, we're family. Let's just love each other. And then it cuts back. Korra saves her dad from the ship, and then stuff happens. They're like, okay, I know everything. Or her dad apparently didn't know that it was his fault, because they actually explain it. Unalaq's the one that hired those bandits to go and attack the tribe, and then go back to the forest because he knew that his brother would follow them over there and then cause all that ruckus, and then they would be banned, you know? So Korra's like, you'll have my support, and he's like, and then like they're talking about taking on, a civil war is gonna happen. There's no doubt in anybody's mind anymore. But Korra can't be a part of this right now, so they're actually telling her to go to Republic City and get the support of the army. Because by doing that, then they can have that support and they can actually win this war. Because Korra involved right now is not a good idea. So they're going to basically hold off Unalaq, or like it's going to be like a face-off over here. And then she has to go over there and then bring them back and get their support so that they can win the war. And then, like, this funny moment, like, just at the end of the episode, you know, they always have to do something at the end of the episode that just, like, wows everybody. The freaking boat is riding off into the sunset, right? And then freaking Boulder looks through the telescope thingy, or whatever, or not the telescope, whatever the freak it's called, I don't even remember right now. And then, like, sees this thing in the water, because he's all happy that he broke up with Eska, finally. And then, like, thanks to Korra because of this whole war thing. And then you just see Eska freaking riding in the water, like, towards her, like, and then, like, they're like, we need to get out of here right now because, yeah, there's this crazy lady coming after us. Can this thing outrun a crazy ex-girlfriend waterbender? He's like, yeah, why do you think this was made? And then freaking run off, and then, like, oh my god, this is freaking funny. You gotta have funny stuff. I like this series. It's doing good. Book 2 I'm liking a lot. I just don't like Unalaq. Like, seriously, like, he is worse than Amon. Almost lost that name. He's worse than Amon. The weird thing is, I don't understand this. Like, I'm really confused. Is this whole series based on evil waterbenders? Because, you know, Avatar Aang's storyline, Aang's storyline was all about the Fire Nation. We've had 2 books already for Legend of Korra, and both of the bad guys are waterbenders. Is this gonna be like a trend? Like, are the last two books gonna be evil waterbenders too? Like, are just waterbenders evil now or what? Like, I don't know. Let me know down below what you think of that. I think you noticed that. But because up to now, the bad guys have been waterbenders. Let me know down below. What do you think of that? If you think that's the way it's gonna go for the rest of the series, or what? I personally think it is. Just saying. But that's it for this review. If you stuck around to this part, thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. I have no idea if video responses even exist anymore at this point because YouTube and its whole nonsense of changing randomly and weird reasons and stuff. Anyways, you can post a video. You can send it to me in like the messages on my inbox. I would love to see those. So just leave them down below too, or your comments. What you think of the series, what you think of the episode, and just overall, where you think this show is going to go. I think 2 more evil waterbenders in the last 2 books, and that's where it's going to go. So, thanks for watching this video. I'll be back later. I'm hoping to record a Life in Society episode and upload it today, or maybe, hopefully, I hope. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.